3.5 years ago we bought this land. Finally, on Friday, the excavator arrived. We were on site all day, every day. At first I thought it was to make sure everything would go as planned, creating flat sections where the land allowed and linking each of them by road. But the way Andy worked left me constantly baffled. It wasn't just a case of digging away dirt and placing it elsewhere. Instead, he had a vision in his head and followed a complex set of steps to get there. It would look like chaos until he was nearly done, then all fall into place at the last moment and reveal a perfectly ordered space, level and tidy. After a few days, I realised the main reason I was there was just to watch and wonder as a talented man created a new landscape for us. The most impressive moment was when he was widening the path that linked our original land to the cassava plantation. There were some coconut trees along the border, each around 1.5 metres tall. He managed to lift the palms out from the ground, float them across the road, and gently plant them back in the sloping ground, perfectly upright. We had another challenge too. Natural spring water seeped up from the ground in several places, creating a constant sludge and less than ideal ground to build a road over. The only solution was to completely transform the lower section of land to manage the flow of water. A daunting task that somehow only took a day to complete. All the activity caught the attention of neighbours and passers-by. Family, friends and strangers kept us company throughout the whole process. The kids were eager to be a part of things too. Our many nieces and nephews helped out where they could. We did hit a few roadblocks early on. On the second day, work stopped completely. A pipe had burst and water found its way into the oil. The repairs ate away the rest of the day until the skies opened at sunset and everyone went home. Safa and Sal spent hours that night around an open pot of boiling oil, trying to eliminate any water as it poured down around them. We got through a full day before another trouble arose, eerily in the exact same place on the land. The excavator track came loose and dislodged itself. Andy managed to fit it back on once, using the arm of the machine as if it was an extension of his own body, simply putting a sock on. But the second time was too late to save. An army of helpers gathered round with prodding poles and greasy hands, trying to get it back into place to no avail. There was talk of the ghost of which the mountain was named after. In the end, the repairs took up the next day and a half. Safa worked hard the entire week, bringing supplies, making sure everyone had food and drink, doing whatever needed to be done. He made a tent for our first night sleeping on the land, right where our future house would be built. watched the sun set behind the valley mountains, the cool breeze blowing, and felt pure appreciation for this little spot in the world we would call home. The guys helped collect cassava. A simple task turned into a great game and another reminder of why we love this place. Although I was eager to see it completed, as was our bank account, I wasn't ready to let go of the daily satisfaction of watching our land's usable space grow before my eyes. Nobody's cheering. Should I cheer? Woohoo! The pack-up was as entertaining as expected, in its unique Sumatran way. Then we said our goodbyes and prepared for the next step, planting.